What up, gang? This is another test for a car pod. This one's gonna be a short car pod.
Yeah.
Because
we're trying to navigate how to get out this damn car park.
Yeah, like this is close to what the light is going to look like for the Bristol car pod.
There'll be people in the back next time.
Yeah, and yeah, we'll have two microphones going, and it's gonna be scuffed.
Well, we have two microphones right now, but
yeah, but it'll be like two microphones going in different zones. I don't know. It'll be something.
We'll figure it out one way or another.
Yeah. So hopefully, I'm also gonna turn off the AC. So we're gonna sweat and die.
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
Just so this hopefully will improve the noise situation that we transparently fully knew was going to happen.
179.
Oh yeah, I'm also planning probably on just pausing music and turning it up so that way if Sonic the Hedgehog goes, yo, what up? But we can all, stop whatever we're doing to thank Sonic.
Thanks, Sonic.
You should thank your local bus driver.
Indeed. I guess we could do a quick recap of DreamHack, seeing as that's where we're coming back from.
Yep.
Potholes.
Oh.
It did warn you.
Yeah, no, it did.
DreamHack was fun. I enjoyed seeing the homies for Dota again. It's always a blast with them. Not to be confused with Blast, but yeah.
Yeah.
ESL, very, very good.
I did not go to as much DreamHack as we were supposed to.
Shout out Tundra, winning the ESL 1. Big up Ari, the only British Dota player in this day and age. That's definitely a lie, but you know what? We're going to run with it.
True. The TCG audience won't be able to fact check that.
Exactly. Used to be a Heroes of the Storm player, he did.
Man.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, shout out Pokemon Unite, also having hella drama this weekend.
Yeah, I missed it.
Shout out to my goat Slash, flaming the shit out of Japan for fun.
You'll have to give me the lowdown at some point.
Yeah, he normal esports content like, tier lists and stuff. Some of the JP players, they be bitching about it every time he does one.
Yeah.
So him and a player from Rejects, beefing on Twitter.
Sounds about right, honestly.
Wago. Shout out to Overlord, getting second. I miss all the Luminosity players. I'm glad that they're all doing pretty well since splitting. MOBAs are in a good place. Unite is very fun.
Yeah.
We just need a Sun Wukong. It is to legitimize. Yeah, we need Inferno. Who else? I mean, Rillaboom. He is not that guy.
No, he's definitely not. 100%
It would have to be Inferno.
Yeah, he's the closest to. He's got the headband and everything.
The only problem is, in Unite, they use moves that exist.
In Pokemon, yes.
Yeah, they use actual Pokemon moves. They definitely recontextualize them, but they're actual Pokemon moves. And, I don't... In fairness, Inferno hasn't been back for a while. But,
he's not relevant in anything at the moment, I don't think.
Yeah, but, if he came back and got a Mega with, the Nimbus Cloud.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I've forgotten the name of the bow staff.
Power Pole?
Yeah, but it's actual Chinese name.
Oh, I got that.
I've forgotten its name. My fault. Editor, put it on screen.
You're gonna make yourself do work?
Dude, I say editor all the time and then just edit a normal ass video. I do it all the time. The amount of times I'm like, oh yeah, put the Diaboromon tokens, the Among Us ones on screen, and just forget.
Crazy you make yourself do work at this point.
Yeah, no, I suggest work that should be done, and then
don't do it.
Editor Andrew does not listen back to his own commentary anymore.
Yep.
I know now that my commentary is good enough that I don't need to double check it.
That is fair.
Which does result in me forgetting notes to myself.
You're practicing for when you get the proper editor. Got you.
I ain't paying no editor. I know how much editors cost. The Ijebu blood in me will never.
Yeah. I know that there's also been drama with the CDL from DreamHack. Frankie Ward.
That's my go.
Big up Frankie, absolutely love it.
Oh, she's one of the goats.
An amazing host.
Top 5 for sure.
Getting abused by some jobber from the CDL.
Yeah, it's crazy as well because Frankie's probably been in COD longer than the people heckling her.
Yep. I saw that tweet as well. It was very good.
She's just
that's
where I know her.
Bro, it's the jobber's telling her to sort her questions out to the player.
That is technically more of a production
problem. What do you mean?
That is probably more of a production problem.
Yeah, but also at the same time, like, what can you do? You're trying to get as much information out of somebody as quickly as you can, under stage lights, under an echoing microphone. That's probably why, like, the majority of the Dota players use, like, one-word answers. Especially when they're struggling to speak English as is anyway.
Yeah, it's not that bad on stage, especially when you're a tenured team.
I guess that's true. But no, it's interesting. It's nice to see Frankie back on the mic and, like, hosting things.
Yeah, she's great.
Because I know that she's done a bunch of stuff for, like, just esports in general behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Not much stage presence over the last, like, 5 years. It's picked up again recently, though.
Yeah.
It's nice to see. What else did we have? What other tournaments were there?
Halo was on.
Halo, I don't know the outcome of that.
Also Street Fighter as well. I think Gajiken won, which was pretty cool.
I also don't know the outcome of that.
Yeah, that was Road to EWC.
There was some Trackmania stuff going on or something.
Big ups Virtual, we met Virtual.
Nice. Shout-outs. I guess the other shout-out that I have is When Is Matt? DJ When Is Matt. Absolutely bossing the main stage, welcoming people in. Bit of EDM at 10 o'clock in the morning. Can't hurt, always.
Yeah, certainly one way to wake up.
No, he's absolutely smashed it. 18 months of hard work to get where he is. And, yeah. TwitchCon dick him over, so, you know.
You know. TwitchCon does not seem like the place to be.
It is if you're a DJ.
I guess.
He's one of 50 one of 150 in the Twitch DJ creator program.
Nice.
So they're actually sanctioned by Twitch.
That is cool.
But didn't get priority, so, you know.
Yeah. Well, when you're one of 150 and they don't have to fly you out to...
True, but they're flying out everybody else.
Yeah, but that's like inter-US. Like, they don't have to fly UK.
It's Rotterdam.
Oh, well, yeah, no, sorry, I was thinking TwitchCon America.
No, yeah, to TwitchCon Rotterdam. Yeah, Rotterdam is right.
Yeah, honestly, I forgot that we have a European TwitchCon.
Yeah, so do I. I try to forget that we have one.
Website sucks. Shout out to
The,
everyone that listens to us live on Twitch, YouTube, Spotify.
yeah.
We tried to implement fixes. The car pods are not going to be like a frequent thing. Mostly
God,
because
no.
there's not enough UK events for us to travel for and do these.
Unless you want to hear 30-minute ramblings of us going to Stockport every week.
Dude, the post-locals flame.
It would be so good.
The post-locals pod would go
Pre
crazy.
and post pod?
No, not pre-pod. It'll be post-pod when we're tilted by
that'd
something.
be
It'd just
post-pod.
actually be like 52 weeks of flaming illiterate players.
You know what? Maybe I'm just going to steal that idea from you.
Just genuinely
That's mine
illiterate
now.
players.
We're gonna do a, well, not weekly because I can't go weekly, but we're gonna do it every time I attend post Jesters podcast.
That's okay. When this is the mini car, the Killiam mobile,
One day.
the vehicular manslaughter.
Oh, you right. One day.
Speaking of 18 months, it's gotta be 18 months. My ass. The new KnTElixar are gonna go crazy.
Well, it's been 9 months since I've been up here.
Yeah, time has flown.
Crazy. I still feel like I've only been here 2 months because I feel like I've done
If
bugger
there's any
all.
consolation, I only feel like I've been in Manchester for 2 years, but I know that is objectively false.
It's been at least 3.
It's actually, I've been in my house for 3 years. I've been in Manchester for 4.
Jesus.
And I've been in Manchester for over 4 because Jade's birthday is when Sophie and I added each other on Discord. So there's like a Discord friend anniversary
That's crazy.
that's just like exactly on Jade's birthday.
That's
It's like
actually
Well,
crazy.
I can't have known you for more than I've been in Manchester.
Yeah.
So that means I've been in Manchester at minimum 4 years.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, which means I've been doing Digimon content for 4 years. Because I got into Digimon quite soon into moving to Manchester.
You originally opened product first when me, you, Ash, Jen, Ben, and somebody else came to Manchester just on a day trip from uni.
I didn't ever go to a Manchester day trip.
I swear you did.
Nope. It's one of the reasons I wanted to come to Manchester is because various uni groups would be like, oh, let's go to Manchester, let's go to Manchester, let's go to Manchester. Never happened.
I remember
the entire 4 years I was at uni, never happened.
I remember there being Ash, Jen, and Yeah, Ash, Jen, me, you,
I was not there.
Jade.
The day I opened product in Fanboy was when BT8 came out.
Yeah, you weren't moved into Manchester then, were you?
I was.
Was you?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I
Time is crazy.
I had not
time
gone
is just
to
a
Fanboy
construct.
yet. That was the first time I stepped in Fanboy.
That's crazy. Well, Ash must have been with me then, because I remember him being there.
Because before I was in Manchester, Ash had come to visit, you were trying to get me to buy All Force. Because he was like, oh, get into Digimon. Oh, you like Vmon? Look, there's All Force Digimon. I'm like, that's a fucking bozo. That's not my Vmon.
Yeah, because it's the time I also picked up the Vanguard box.
Yeah.
Which I've sold back, by the way.
Yeah, but I was like, no Flamedramon, no buy. And then next time we were in Fanboy, it was because BT8 was there.
Damn, that's crazy.
I bought like at least a box of BT8.
Yep.
And it was the Piledramon starter decks had been delayed in NA, but they'd come out.
Yep.
So like that was then. I lived in Manchester by then.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then the first bit of content we did was it not the box opening when you came down to mine?
The gift box.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been the first bit of content. I was doing gameplay by then.
Was you?
Yes, it was because I was playing at work with Jess.
True. Yeah, you tried that.
The first bit of matches would have been Armor Rush versus Shotgun Control.
That sounds about right.
And that was back when I used to fully edit my videos.
Like, not anymore.
It's because I do it so frequently. Before I was like Louis doesn't really edit his videos or whatever, I was kind of flaming because DPP, my goat, my beloved, has moved on to greener pastures. Brackets, he's playing shittier games. But yeah, like his editing was like what? I was like, all the English content creators are lazy, y'all should be doing this. But I would upload 4 times a month instead of every day. And now that I do daily Digimon, because funny enough, like my content was gaining traction, but there's something to be said about having a banger video show up, once a month versus, like, I remember with the first video that cracked 1,000, we were like, whoa, we fucking made it, that's crazy. And then, next videos would be like 150, 250, 300. Yep. I remember when, like, once I was starting to hit 300 average, we're like, yeah, this is really something. And then the banger would be like 1,000, or, if it had Sakuyamon main mode's titties in it, it would be 2,000.
Yep.
And then now it's just like if a video does under 1,000, I'm like, this format sucks. It's like, nobody wants to watch Medusamon piloted by a brainlet versus Medusamon piloted by a sentient human being.
Yep. I think that's why me and Kai also wanted to kind of just get Mirage back out.
Mirage has been doing numbers.
Bro, I'm pissed off of the video that I was in.
Have you considered...
you just bricked.
Have you considered that you built your list with the greed of man and have been punished for your hubris?
No, because I also just... It was not shuffled properly. So.
Yes, you should really stop profiling your decks at the local.
I did it with Mirage because I wasn't planning to play, I'll be honest.
To be fair, I guess you weren't expecting to find 2 random BT4 super rares.
Yeah. Big up Seb.
Yeah, it's always dangerous though.
Big up Jesters.
It's always dangerous.
Hey.
You've seen how I deck profile my shit before a regional.
Yep.
That joint comes out as it was.
Yep.
And we play, it's not snap. We play whatever thing. It's just like we count and we turn them face down.
Yep.
That's why I never break at regionals. Round 1, I'm feasting. I'm catching some guy that profiled his deck the night before, shuffling, a little bit nervous. I'm like, ooh, is that your only rookie? Yum, num, 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 num. But on my first hand unplayable mulligan. Num, 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 num,
Yep. Well, we'll see how it goes. Looking forward to playing a form of a deck. Still fully undecided.
Can't relate.
And then stream running on day 2 after I crash and burn.
Dude, I can't wait. I was so excited. Like, I was like, oh, I'm going to take Titans to Bristol. I'm going to take Millennia to Bristol. I'm going to take my cards to alt art them when I'm in Bristol.
Yep.
I will probably be getting my Titanmons So I'll let Marcio get his first, obviously. Then I'll get my Titamons, but I will be getting
Wait,
Phantoms
but you
off people.
actively play the deck. Why does Marcio need it?
Because Marcio's guy is Titamon.
Okay.
My guy is Scorbelucci.
That's fair.
We like the Titans deck for literally
different reasons.
the two different parts of the coin. We
That's
both
fair.
like the coin, but for different reasons. So when the Judge Pack Scorbelucci's come out, I will get those. Those are mine.
Yeah.
But like, enough of us are going to Bristol that I'll get my Titamons after he does.
Yeah.
And when it comes to finalist stamps, I will be obviously lobbying for my Phantomons
Yeah.
versus the finalist Titans. Don't get me wrong, I would like the finalist Titans because I am actually playing Titans, unlike Marcio.
Yep. Are you going to try and build the second Titan stack? Which is I guess it's more just additions rather than
yeah, because we
a second stack, right?
We did have. Well, I think this is the first level 6 Titan that we've gotten.
In packs.
Well,
Yeah.
because like Titanmon was the only one.
Titanmon, but he wasn't. Well, you haven't got one. Is he Titan tagged?
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
That's why the Primer was so good.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why the other ones aren't as good because you can't. You still.
Let's have a look.
You still like.
Let us have a look. I put the microphone too close to my neck, so I can't really look down. Titan.
Yeah, there's no Titan level 6s as far as I remember. It's literally just Titanmon. And the other Titanmons are Demon, which is it's also why they say Demon or Titan.
Yep. Shaman Titan TS.
Yeah. Roblox treated as Demon.
Yes. Yeah, I mean the dinosaur looks cool. I feel like it's more of a Forge Town rather than a Titan card though.
You mean Factorial Town?
Yeah.
I don't think it will see play in that.
In Titan or Factorial?
In Factorial.
Yeah. Ebb and flow. Oh, camera's dead. Good to know. Oh. Apologies, team. We'll shift it forward a little bit. Oh. There we go. Ooh. There we go. How's that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The beat break stuff is really nice.
I like the Ultimate Brachiomon, it's just that it doesn't have a removal, right?
Ultimate Brachio?
Because it's like end of your turn, if you have 5 or fewer physical protect, if you have 5 or more option protect. No, other way around.
Well, whatever it is.
Magic Reflect.
Yeah, it's the protections. But
Yeah.
if you're on 5, you get both.
Yeah, if you're on 5, you get both, which is obviously also the sweet spot for Invasion of Titans, is the idea.
Rivers and lakes. Let us have a look. Ultimate Brachio. Here's a dinosaur. Delete one of your opponent's highest DP Digimon on play when digivolving.
Okay, it's not that bad.
Reboot blocker, and then end of turn, like you said, protections.
Yeah, this is also finally going to be like it might be a one-off, because like you could float into it off of Titanmon Scorbelucci. So I guess the idea is that you'll always be able to Titanmon Scorbelucci into, like, even if it's not like that turbo.
Yeah, the only problem is you wouldn't be able to execute, unless you regain turn, execute end of your turn trigger.
No, but it just means like any time that you're like, all right, I've got my level 6, let me just execute, let me just end turn by slamming this dude, or like evolving over, and then it will float into whatever you put under it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm interested to see if we get more link options as well because of the Volcanus.
Surely we have to.
Well, I was looking at the picture and all 4 arms are already in the.
No, yeah, we're not going to get Omega. Like Omega is the whole system.
Yeah.
But we're probably, because realistically, we can probably get the physical and magic for every element.
I can see that, yeah.
Because Sulfur is physical dark.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Sonic Shot is magic, wind,
yeah.
Tidal Stream is
magic water.
Yeah, that's also not even accounting for the fact that some of these are single target versus
multi.
Because Shock Plasma is single target, magic, elect.
Yeah.
So like, there's a lot, if they want to, there's a lot that they could do with like options. And I feel like they'll just pepper in like 3 or 4 every set.
As long as it's not an Appmon style pepper in, but yeah.
No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with even an Appmon. Well, okay, like, it'll be fewer cards than Appmon, but I feel like anything that's remotely Time Stranger will give us like 3 or 4 options.
Yeah.
Because we've got blue, green, yellow, purple. We're missing a black option.
You're getting red.
Well, we had...
I think, right?
Oh, no, wait, I was thinking of Volt. Because Vulcan Apartment is a CS option.
Yes.
Oh, I guess we also have to account for that, as like some of them are taken up by... I just knocked my microphone like an idiot.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah, some of them are taken up by the CS options, because there's overlap though.
True.
But like, I wouldn't be surprised if we got something for like... It'd be interesting to see if Beelstar like plays double duty, because she's obviously a 3 Musk card, but she's also a TS card. So I wonder if we're gonna get.
None of them are 7 play cost yet, though, are they?
6 is what you need for.
Oh, is it 6 now?
Well, this is modern Beelstar.
True.
Modern, the load up as a source.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of a missed opportunity that it's not like Link, but I guess when they made her, they hadn't started on the Atmons. I don't think.
Correct.
Yeah. So I'd be curious to see if we get any that are like Link or Places bottom source.
Well,
that's
why she started putting the mess sources, right? Is because of that whole thing.
It was because she didn't have links before.
Correct. Yes.
Crazy that she can OTK, by the way.
Yeah.
She can just OTK out of thin air.
2 memory or some shit, right?
Yeah, 2 memory and an Asuna. It's just like, got him GG's.
Very funny.
Asuna play Black Gato play Asuna full combo.
Yeah.
Oops.
Also, over the weekend, we had the reveals of Flora and Kiwi. I feel like they're not important until we know what their planned top end is, which is probably...
were they TS cards or were they...
They're TS cards.
They DATS cards?
No, TS cards.
If it's TS, then they're going to turn into Rosemon. Because it'll be part of the Gear Forest stuff.
Well, it can't be Rosemon. You got a Rosemon for DATS.
So?
They're not going to print 2 Rosemons. I don't think they will.
Well, I mean, if it's Flora, you could argue they might give us a Latosmon.
Would it not be Sirenmon?
Siren's a level 5.
Oh. Who does Siren go into?
Ceres.
Would it not be a Cerasmon then?
No, because you get Ceresmon at literally the end of the game. Like, remember, she's Sirenmon for... If they're doing Gear Forest...
Yeah.
It depends on how much is being covered in the next set. Because if they're doing Gear Forest, then you get Barkus Fall Down, and you get Siren. But, like, you don't get Ceres until, like, endgame, because you've got to revive her, and then she just digivolves into Ceres straight away.
That's fair. You say that, though, but we've also got Venus and Aquaman.
Yeah, but Venus, that happens all in one section. Like,
not really.
When you do the Akashic record to save Gear Forest, you don't get Ceresmon.
Oh, got you.
Remember, like, Sirenmon still gives up her energy and turns into the sapling. You have to do all the side quests in order to...
I'm with you now. I'm with you now. That's stupid.
So it depends on how much they do. But in terms of level 6s, you'd be looking at Griffinmon, Latosmon, or Rosemon, because she's got the transport service.
True.
So it'll be one of those.
I don't think it'll be Rosemon, though, because of DATS.
So...
I just don't think. I could very well be wrong, but
it genuinely wouldn't surprise me. It depends on how many green level 6s they want to put in, because if they're just going to go like, we don't want to do a Ceresmon later, we want to do it now.
True.
Then they can kind of like bend some rules.
True, but speaking of green stuff, we've had the, I guess, minor spoiler here, the level 5 of Tomoro Tenma from the anime, Beat Break.
How's the level 6?
The level 6 has not been shown off in the anime.
It still hasn't been shown.
No. The level 6 hasn't been shown off. What?
The yellow one.
The yellow one, yeah, no. Not been shown off in anime yet.
Okay.
We did get to see the level 5 in the anime today. Well, we're dating this, I guess, on Sunday's episode.
I mean, we dated it already. We were talking about Dreamhead.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So we got to see that in the episode today. It's very cool. The card doesn't do it justice, in my opinion. The build up to it was very nice as well, but that's from an anime perspective.
Probably a great day for Marcio as well. I don't think he gives a shit about Beat Break.
He doesn't. But
he can correct me
will
if
give
I'm
a shit
wrong.
about this card, I'll be honest.
I don't know. He's already got a dude that does battle.
This is better though. This is battle on crack. Because what's funny is and it's the ruling that I've currently read. It is probably incorrect by the time the Q&A comes out, but you will use the option for 4,
Yeah.
which is Final Judgment. Main, one of your opponent's Digimon gains Rush, security attack. One of your Digimon gains Rush, security attack +1 and 5k until your opponent's turn ends. Then it may attack. You will, and again, this is the ruling, could be incorrect. Fully resolve the attack before you trigger Art's evolution.
Yeah.
And the camera's gone again. So that means then, lock that for a second. That means then you fully resolve the attack.
Well, you go into when attacking. Like, you don't fully resolve it.
Well, yeah, but like the option isn't trashed at that point.
No, it's an impending because you're not finished resolving.
Yes, so that's what I mean. Is you'd go to when attacking, yada yada yada,
And
resolve the attack.
Then you ask Digivolve.
Then you would ask Digivolve, giving you then the ability to when Digivolve. This Digimon may battle.
Isn't it de-Digivolve?
Well,
you de-Digivolve first usually.
Ideally, yes, but both of them are when Digivolving.
I mean, if you can punch something, you can punch something.
Exactly.
Like, whatever.
Yeah, you get to then de-Digivolve and then battle something again. So it's like double battle.
Yeah, you get the 2 for 1.
You just don't have protections. And
Yeah, that's why the de-Digivolve will be useful.
Yeah. We've got the high quality Gekomon as well. As far as I'm aware, there's no plus DP inherits for the Gecko line yet. But you do get the plus 5k off of the Final Judgment.
What was Armor Lizamon's inherit?
Good question. I don't think I can see that yet. Was it ST or BT? I can't remember.
I think it was ST because it's like all contained.
No, this is a BT card. This dual card is a BT card.
Yeah, no, that is because it's a UR. But I think the Armor Lizamon is the start deck.
No, he's piercing. Yeah, start deck piercing.
Okay, so it's just 2 piercing inherits.
Yes, so far. I think we have 2 Geckos shown off though, actually, don't we? Gecko.
I thought it was the same. I thought it was the same Gecko, which is why we didn't get like effect text for it.
No, it is a different Gecko. Both
Okay,
just
fair
have piercing.
Yeah, fair enough. Because the Tamer doesn't either.
No, currently the Tamer is the same as the Dats Tamer. Load something face down.
I guess if you're de-Digivolving, like you're making something smaller to punch over.
Yeah, and again, you've got the plus 5k from
Yeah,
option
so you're like,
effects.
what, 14?
It's 8 plus 5.
13, okay.
Yeah. And there's also realistically no reason you should not be using the option effect to Arts Digivolve, because main evolution costs 4 over black green, or costs 3 over glowing dawn.
But is it black green? I thought it was just green.
Black green.
Okay. Or green black.
Green black, yeah. The option card is green.
Okay, green is glowing dawn to ignore colours.
Yes. But the Digimon is green black,
Yeah.
which is very interesting.
Yeah, sure.
That's the first dual card that is two different things, right?
I want to remind you that Shine Greymon was the first dual card.
No, yeah, I mean like, because Shine Greymon is yellow-red.
Yeah.
Is the option yellow-red or is it just yellow?
It's yellow-red, the entire card.
Yeah, this is the first thing where the Digimon is green-black, but the option is pure green.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay, no, I follow you now. Yeah, no, you can check. I'm pretty sure the Shine Greymon with Geo Grey Sword is red, yellow, red, yellow.
Please tell me I can just type Geo Grey Sword. I realise that's a bad idea because I've just typed Geo Grey. It would appear I cannot just type Geo Grey Sword.
Yeah, I guess because it's still, like, it's option text on a Digimon. Like, the card is still Shine Greymon dual.
Yes. So that's the AD version. We're going to scroll to the bottom.
It doesn't matter which one you pick, really. Like, you can do the AD one or you can do the Star Deck one.
Yeah, it's yellow-red.
Yeah.
It looks different. Interesting.
Is it yellow-red where the main Digimon is yellow, or is it
yellow,
yellow-red?
Yellow-red.
Okay. Yeah, still, they need to hurry up and show us the damn Mirage.
If we even get one.
Oh, of course we're getting one. There's no way the DATS one doesn't show all 4 of them. Like, we might not get new burst modes, but actually we're probably...
Shine Greymon has a burst mode, which is the secret, right?
Yeah, for 25.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know if we're going to get new burst modes.
It would be cool to.
I think Tom was saying that the Ravemon burst mode doesn't work with the new Keenan.
I'd believe it, honestly.
I think because it's the timing of the paying the cost. Because one of the things that is kind of weird about the burst modes is Shine is the only one that plays Marcus back. So a lot of the other ones, like you're resolving Ravemon burst mode and then you have no Keenan.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's a shame.
So I think we need a new Ravemon for sure. Rosemon also probably could have one because, like, you know, if you're not sticky web pilled like me and a lot of people, you're welcome. Most people used to call suspend lock Rosemon burst mode.
Yep.
But sticky web is cooler, and I love taking things away from green Digimon, as does Bandai. So I don't know. I think she's probably due for another one just because, like, her effect has been appropriated by the rest of her color. And Ravemon burst mode sucks, and I would like him to not suck. I don't own any of the Ravemon cards, but that is my favorite of the burst mode designs. White, black, and purple. It's kind of fuego.
That makes sense.
Like, burst mode, like, don't get me wrong, like, Shine Greymon burst mode is very cool.
He's a jobber in the card game, though. Why should you be able to evolve into him for free?
Well, that's because you're kind of just going beyond your limits.
That is fair. The camera is tired, just like we are. And by we, I mean me. Maybe you.
Nah, I'm chilling. This is like driving back from locals.
That's fair.
I dropped Jambo off in fucking Green Hill Zone.
Oh. Yeah. I'll be real, I got nothing else to say.
Yeah, no, this was more of a mic test. This was a quick 30-minute one. At this point, like, I feel like the Bristol Trip is actually just going to be episode 66.
It probably is.
It's going to be 66 A-side and B-side. I did the last car pod as episode 65 and a quarter. This one's episode 65 and a half. And I'm not doing 3/4 because that's dumb. So I think it's just going to be episode 66 A-side, B-side.
You get Tom to test a car pod, and he can be 3/4. Just yapping to himself in the car. Or get in the car with him. That'd be funny.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully the audio was better in this one. If there's any little niggles that come with it, I'll try and iron that out in post editing, because this will not just go straight upload, because I will probably check it. Yeah. Thanks to the people that watched the first car pod. Sorry that the audio is kind of rough in that. We kind of had a feeling it would, and hopefully it is demonstrably better in this one, because otherwise we wouldn't get a real pod for 2 weeks. So this is the alternative.
Yep.
Will we be better late next week?
Nope.
Probably not.
Nope, definitely not.
But, like...
It's going to be an actual midnight pod next week.
Yeah, it's going to be something. Like, we had this as a...
No.
Nah, this was...
No.
Yeah, it sucked. So...
It's also illegal, I'm pretty sure.
What, to have the indoor lights in?
Yep.
No, because you can use it as a reading light.
While driving?
Well, as in, like, you can use it as a reading light for your passengers.
Yeah, but I didn't think you meant to keep it. Anyway, that's semantics.
I don't know. UK road ball knowers, let us know in the comments.
Hell yeah. Well, stay safe, everyone.
Bye.